We haven't seen the sun in about a week, and just right under this little kiddie pool flipped a Pinewoods litter snake, and I'd say it's been well over a year since I've seen one of these cuties. He's tiny. These Pinewoods litter snakes are typically more common in spring and summertime. I never thought I would flip them in November. Bailey and I have flipped some in the wintertime. And then my daughter's holding some worms. Please be careful, Mina. You see the snake? Yeah, so we got ourselves a harmless Pinewoods litter snake. Pretty excited because I still enjoy seeing these guys, no matter they tend to do pretty well in North Florida, some parts of North Florida. Other parts I'm not too sure. So we're gonna do some photography, and then we're gonna let this guy right back underneath this little pool. Pretty excited to see these guys. And they only top around 14 inches at the most. 14 or 15 inches. Yeah. He's a cute guy. Finished up with some photography on this really tiny Pinewoods litter snake. So we're gonna take this guy, alright, and then we're gonna go back to the side of our garage to release him. You gonna see the snake, Mina? You gonna see the snake? He's a cute little guy. These guys are really harmless. They're like small lizards and small little tree frogs. Actually, they're like more grounder amphibians, like smaller toads and smaller frogs, and occasionally some insects. All right, buddy, we're gonna go ahead and release you right here. Okay, there you go. Off you go, bud. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. It is frigid, around 47 degrees. Having to flip what at first thought was a southeastern slimy salamander, this right here, what we have, is an Okuli slimy salamander, Plethodon okmulgee. This particular salamander lives only in the Okmulgee drainage region of central Georgia. This happens to be a lifer. This is awesome. Bailey and I have seen numerous of southeastern slimy salamanders. As soon as I flipped it, I thought first it was another slimy. After looking through extended research, these guys tend to favor more of water drainages that flood into deciduous forests and higher grounds versus your southeastern slimy salamanders that prefer more river basins in the lowland regions. So again, we're not going to distress this guy. I am happy to report an awesome lifer. And we're going to put him back to where we found him in the first place. Right under that piece of tin. Not going to we're not going to let the tin sit on him. Top of the night, well after dark, and a super clean brown water snake. Nerodia taxospilota. These guys are great fish eaters. This guy was just really chilling just right here, right off on the bank. Cool. I mean, he is so clean looking. I'm definitely going to get some locality shots. This guy is really handsome. Brown water snakes, they can get pretty massive. These guys can easily get 3 to 4 feet, known to eat catfish. So once I get done with pictures, we're going to release this guy back to the bank. All right, well, let's come back to it. Double taxospilota. The one with the darker blotches was the first one. Check out the one with the lesser contrast. I mean, we're talking like just muddy bottom, very faintly patterned. Look at the variations of these two brown water snakes. So cool. I am definitely going to get more locality shots. I like to get some together just to do some side-by-side comparison, but this is cool. All right. It's 77 degrees. Bugs are out. These guys are greatly nocturnal to go after fish and frogs. With these guys, easily can find frogs, some small brim, maybe some minnows here and there. But to be honest, these guys tend to be bitey. These guys never even once tried biting me, and I like how docile they're really being. So this is going to be really good for photography. All right, let's keep going. Third taxi of the year. This one has a weird double saddle, slightly bigger than the other two the last time I came out here. Really clean, high contrast brown water snake. This guy was just chilling right on the bank. I wish I would have gotten a recording from him, but these guys are pretty dashy and whippy when it comes to catching snakes out of the water. So I won't spend too much time with this guy. He's really pretty. I really like this high dark contrast of the black saddles with the mucky brown texture. So we're gonna go ahead and lay this guy. He's probably wanting to go out hunting, so here we go. Nerodia taxaspilota. And he's right back in the water. All right, let's keep going. Feels really good out here. I'm at a river basin, and it's a Blackwater creek. And let's see what we can find. All right, and it's another brown water snake. As you can see, this one does not have that aberrant double saddle. This guy just swam right up to the bank. I'm noticing all these brown water snakes are right about the same 2 feet mark. So there has to be some big brown water snakes out here. So really after dark, these guys are greatly nocturnal, looking for frogs and fish. So this is the second one tonight. Overall, this is the 4th one that I've seen this year. And I'm actually at the same Blackwater Creek that I'm just seeing tons of these brown water snakes. So this is pretty cool. Look at the design, just that background texture. All right, buddy, I'm not going to spend too much time with you. Let's go back to the water. There you go, bud. Hello, we're starting to get some activity and a nice vividly patterned looking cottonmouth. Could he flash his mouth a little bit? He was just flashing his mouth, showing some really nice colors. I will have to say, my first cottonmouth of the year. All right. So I am in a lowland belled wetland mixed with hardwood forest and some pastures that are kind of adjacent to some running channels. So I was wondering if the cottonmouth would be my first venomous. I was really kind of hoping for some pygmies to be coming out before the cottonmouths, but this guy's pretty cool. He's just kind of just chilling right here. All right, we're gonna get a locality shot, and we're gonna watch this guy slither on back. Oh, now, okay, now he's doing it. Now he's doing it. So just maybe about a couple feet from him, and he's just sitting there. Look at this guy. I'd say adolescent. He's not quite full size. We're looking maybe about 15, 16 inches at best. So, all right, and there he goes. So, oh, he's already turning the other direction. Look at that. He's already turning the direction. There you go, buddy. Off the road you go. Second snake of the day. Oh, we got an adolescent. Actually, yeah, adolescent. Garter snake. We got ourselves an eastern garter snake, the classic green with real clean checkers. And the striping is absolutely beautiful. I was definitely expecting some of these guys because we're still in the lowlands. Oop, oop. Oh yeah, he's definitely got that nice, beautiful mint green coloration. Eastern garter snake. This is a Thanderphis sertalis. Well, buddy, you were actually going the other direction, so we're gonna put you across. So these guys are actually out
prowling looking for some amphibians. Not that way, dude. Not that way. Hey, we don't want to get you run over, okay? So let's go ahead and put you right here. There we go. So that way you don't get run over. So this is the time, especially like right before the twilight hours. It's really common to see garter snakes crossing roads as they're going to be looking for some food, especially amphibians. That's like their main diet. Well, let's keep going. We're night herping. First snake. We got not really the prettiest, but we got ourselves a yellow rat snake. There is no telling if he's going to wind up keeping the blotches or the saddles, but definitely shows that North Florida dark stripe. Very murky yellow. So this guy's going to retain some of this dark variation. So not a full-grown adult. Not a full-grown adult. I mean, his saddles are really pretty. I'll give him that. But I was really hoping to find some of the cleaner yellow rat snakes. So it is about 77 degrees outside. It was hot today. Really hot. And this is so far the only snake showing some activity. I'll do a locality shot and then we'll let them across the road. So we're hitting good. Pantherophis, species name formerly quadrivitatus. Some still use it, some don't, but we're gonna go with that here in North Florida. It is 87 degrees outside. Right on this dirt road, this female broadhead skink was just laying in the middle of the road, just sunning himself. Wow. Oh, you're just a little bitey one. Hey, it's okay, it's okay. Let's get a closer look at you. Yep, we got the 5 labials, small head, so and there's some of the striping retained on this one, but I can definitely tell that this is a much older, full-grown adult broadhead skink, just laying right in the middle of this road. So now, I don't want you to get run over. I'm going to take this female and let her go right here, so that way she can go right into the natural habitat. Let's see what else can we find. Hopefully we're going to have some good activity. Guys, check this out. Haldea striatula, rough earth snake. This guy was cruising across a paved county road in the middle of the daytime. Active as he can be, and he's healthy. He's healthy and everything. So I pulled off on a gravel lot just so I can get some pictures with this guy in the middle of the daytime. He's got a little bit of scuff marks. So it has been 2 years since I've seen a rough earth snake, and this is possibly in a county where one hasn't been sighted or recorded in quite a long time. But because of these small size, it is hard to really get some good photographs of rough earth snakes. So look at this guy, and they're identified with this fainted crown that goes across their heads, and they have a real pointed snout, and they have keeled scales. Unlike your smooth earth snakes, they have smooth scales. So we're here in North Florida with a rough earth snake, Haldea striatula. It has been 2 years since I've seen one of these guys, so I'm overly excited to see one of these guys. So yeah, they're pretty. It's a dull, small size fossorial snake with a sort of a grayish, very pale grayish belly. The dorsals are all throughout the scalings is pretty well uniform. So I'm going to get some pictures with this guy, and then I'm going to release him across the road. Rough earth snake. He's a cute guy. Overly excited. Something so nostalgic about finding a yellow rat snake. Kinked. Woo! Oh man, that's a really pretty yellow. Stripy, little bit of saddles. He's not really the cleanest, but he's cool. This is a cool looking yellow rat snake. Oh man. Okay, so there's something about the kink. We herpers just love how a rat snake just kinks on the road. They move very slowly, sometimes, not always. But upon a threat that's approaching them, they will kink out and just stay motionless, just to look like a stick. Primarily because raptors, especially aerial birds looking down, it would just look like a stick. But I'm not going to disturb this rat snake because I'm going to get some road shots with this yellow rat snake. So I'm going to do a secondary clip with this guy. We'll check him out. So this is so cool. All right. I definitely got some really good shots with this guy. He's a pretty one. He's not your classic yellow, but definitely shows the quadrivittatus stripes. A little bit of influence on the spoloides. Hey, dude, chill, man. So I'm a big sucker when it comes to Pantherapus. So now we gotta keep going, okay? Alrighty, we got a car coming. Let's get this guy across the road.
Shortly after that recent yellow rat snake that I road cruised middle in the afternoon, check out this super clean full adult yellow rat snake that I cruised in the extreme North Florida range. Compared to the previous yellow rat snake, this one was super clean, and this one maxed out well over 5 feet long. Found them at a work site. Unfortunately, I do apologize, I couldn't get a video of this guy, but I actually do have a picture of him in my hand just so you could see as comparison. But this is hands down one of the cleanest and probably the most beautiful yellow rat snake close to the Georgia area. So I was really excited with this one. I really do hope you all enjoyed this wonderful episode. There's still more to come. Please like, comment, and follow. We do have more trips to come. We'll see you guys later.